dibona ndiphila kanje, dibona ndiphila kanje, kungenxa yothando lwakhe. Mehlo wam avuliwe, ndlebe zam zimamele, mlomo wam uthetha naye, thetha naye nguyedwa. Kudala ndibona ndiphila kanjena, ndibona ndiphila kanjena, kungenxa yothando lwakhe. Mehlo wam avuliwe, ndlebe zam zimamele, mlomo wam uthetha naye, thetha naye nguyedwa. Awuvutha umlilo namalangabe, awuvutha umlilo nangulo mlilo, awuvutha umlilo namalangabe, awuvutha umlilo nangulo mlilo, awuvutha umlilo namalangabe, awuvutha umlilo nangulo mlilo, awuvutha umlilo namalangabe, awuvutha umlilo, awulo mlilo nangulo mlilo. Dando yakho dala mina kusuke imishosha, nentando yakho abangaboni sebeyobona. Mina ngeke ngikwazi ukufakazela omunye umuntu, kodwa uthando lwakho mina ngizoshela abaningi. Awuvutha umlilo, lilo, 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 nangulo mlilo, awuvutha umlilo, awuvutha umlilo, lilo, 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 awuvutha umlilo, nangulo mlilo, awuvutha umlilo, lilo, nangulo mlilo, nangulo mlilo, awuvutha umlilo namalanga, awuvutha umlilo nangulo mlilo, awuvutha umlilo namalanga, awuvutha umlilo nangulo mlilo.
Dailyn Ferguson, Lyndhurst, Ohio, a young entrepreneur with a passion for high-end tennis shoes, opened his own store, DF Kickz. He had dreams of building a successful business and making a name for himself in the sneaker industry. Dailyn was a driven and dedicated individual, always striving to provide the best service and products for his customers. His store quickly became a popular destination for sneaker enthusiasts, attracting a loyal clientele. One sunny Sunday, on Mother's Day, which was May 8, 2022, Dailyn decided to surprise his beloved mother, Tanisha, with a special gift. After preparing a heartfelt Mother's Day present, he headed to DF Kickz. Little did Dailyn know that this day would forever change his life. As Tanisha pulled into the parking lot, a sense of excitement filled the air because he deeply loved his mother. Dailyn gave his mom a gift for Mother's Day and got into his car in the parking lot when another vehicle pulled up. Tanisha stated her phone rang, and when she picked up, Dailyn screamed, "Mommy, run, run," and that's when shots started being fired. In the aftermath, Dailyn lay wounded in his car, blood staining his hands. The suspect vehicle vanished into the distance, leaving behind shattered dreams and a community in shock. Paramedics arrived swiftly, rushing Dailyn to the hospital. Friends and family gathered, their hearts heavy with worry. Tanisha, overwhelmed with grief and anger, prayed for her son's recovery, vowing to seek justice for the senseless violence that had shattered their lives. In the days that followed, the Lyndhurst Police Department tirelessly investigated the incident. Detectives Carter and James worked diligently, combing through evidence and following leads. The community rallied behind them, determined to bring the perpetrator to justice. As the investigation deepened, it became clear that Dailyn's shooting was not a random act. Authorities have conducted a preliminary investigation, which indicates that a 2008 blue Volkswagen Jetta, with license plate HBG 7262, pulled into the parking lot of the plaza where Dailyn's car was parked. An occupant of the Jetta shot at Dailyn, and the vehicle fled the scene, heading south on Biltmore Road. It was later discovered that the Jetta had been reported stolen from Warrensville Heights on May 1st. The police are urging anyone with information about the shooting to come forward and provide assistance. They can be contacted at the Lyndhurst Police Department Detective Bureau at 440-442-1234, extension 181, or Crime Stoppers at 216-25, crime. Tips can also be submitted at www.25crime.com. Dailyn's death is a devastating loss, and my thoughts go out to Dailyn's family and friends during this challenging time. I hope that the authorities can quickly identify and apprehend the person responsible for this senseless act of violence.
And good evening. Thanks for being with us.
New information tonight on a case that went cold 3 months ago. Police have given us new video related to the shooting death of Dailyn Ferguson. He was shot multiple times on Mother's Day in front of his shoe store in Lyndhurst.
Now police are trying to identify 3 men in connection with the case. Brandon Simmons spoke with the victim's mother today, who was desperately searching for answers.
It's getting rougher for me. Mentally, I want a little closure. I actually want to have some peace.
For Tanisha Ferguson, the thought of Mother's Day brings pain. It's the day her 23-year-old son, Dailyn, was shot and killed just moments after they all left DF Kickz, a shoe store he owned in Lyndhurst.
And he called me and he said, "Mommy, run. Go. Run. Go." And I'm just looking in the rearview mirror and I'm watching the fire come out the guns. And I'm saying to myself, is this really happening? Like, I was in a state of shock.
Someone in a stolen Volkswagen Jetta fired multiple rounds at Dailyn. Tanisha and 2 of her children helplessly watched as Dailyn was gunned down in broad daylight.
I touched his face. I kissed him. And I dialed 911. There was no gasping for air. There was no bleeding, no struggling. Like, he was already gone.
For the last 3 months, the case had gone cold until now. Police found the stolen car and released new video showing 3 men who were using it just 5 days before the shooting. The trio can be seen walking through Walmart in Steelyard Commons before heading back to the car. Police and Dailyn's mother now have renewed hope the case can be solved.
That's the toughest part, is knowing that who did this is still out there walking around as if they didn't do anything to an innocent person. And it's scary.
Investigators are scouring the car for forensic evidence that can help them break the case. But Dailyn's mom understands just one tip from the public could help her quickly find closure.
I'm asking, I'm begging Cleveland, I'm begging everybody. If you know anything, no matter how small you think it is, please come forward.
Now, she's right. It does take just one good tip. If you do have information that could help, please contact Lyndhurst Police. You can also remain anonymous and call Crime Stoppers. There's also a $5,000 reward for tips that lead to an arrest. In the newsroom, I'm Brandon Simmons, 3 News.
Please. If you know something, please say something. Dailyn and his family deserve justice. Rest in peace, Dailyn.